Good morning and welcome to Game 2 of the Tomodachi tournament. We have Manly versus Kaos. Manly out of, you guessed it, Manly. And Kaos fresh off the plane from Perth, like literally just got off and have done a quick warm-up. And speaking of Perth, I am pleased to be joined by a couple of Perth-based commentators who are streaming in and will be leading the commentary for this game. And that is Avril Tam and Eliza McDonald. Come in, guys.
Hi Andy, thanks for having us. Really great to be joining Tomodachi all the way from Perth. Thank you to ULTI.TV, Mike and Milan and the crew for setting us up. And it's great to have Eliza join me for her first game of Tomodachi.
Hey guys, yeah, it's my first game, so I'm looking forward to actually getting to commentate because I've played Frisbee now for a couple of years, had a couple of years off, but it'll be good to see it from this perspective and get to actually commentate on some of the plays that happen at this wonderful tournament.
Absolutely, and being Perth-based, will be pretty familiar with all of the Kaos players, so pretty exciting because I can't say that previous commentators I've heard have been very familiar with the Perth team, so I'm pretty excited to call some big plays. And of course we've got Manly, who are a very strong outfit. I think they, were top 4 in last season's club nationals. They've got a couple of pickup players as well from the Chile Division 2 squad. So we'll see how everything pans out, but looking forward to some really exciting slip points here.
Fantastic. Well, look, I'll hand it over to you guys shortly. Just in terms of being on the ground here in Melbourne, they are windy conditions, so you might see a few discs go up, a few discs go out. The wind is going probably away from the camera, as you'll see, so it's a bit of a crosswind rather than favouring one end. We've got Manly at the left of screen. They'll be pulling, which means Kaos in white to the right of screen will be kicking things off. We're moments away from the pull, so Eliza, Avril, we'll hand it over to you and check back in either at a timeout or at half time.
Sounds great, thanks Andy. And just a reminder that these games are a 60-minute time cap, so they're certainly the clock ticks very quickly. So it'll be interesting if one team can get a few quick points in a row. But not much time for adjustments, so we'll see what the teams can do. And we've got Holly Reeve, who's a real stalwart. He'll be pulling. And up we go. Game on. And we've got B, who's receiving the pull, who goes to Jill, across to Annie Jessop, some really strong hand line here from Kaos. Jill clears out of the space and Audrey Chen comes in. Oh, unfortunate bobble. Just lip really, the wind really pushed that lip up and made it a bit difficult to grab. So first opportunity for a break for Manly. We've got just a jump back in the space. Kaos covering the unders quite well. So, oof, and that was a really close bid by Gabby. Fingers almost to it. Oh, and there's a foul called. Kaos doing quite well to cover those unders. Meant that Manly really were just looking for the dumps and the lateral throws to maintain possession.
Very quick turn from Kaos as well, straight onto that defence. They were very quick to get right on it and put pressure on Manly straight away.
Again, another dump, a little bit behind. And a nice low release forehand. Attacked well, but really close to the sideline now, trying to get off it. And Holly Reeve again, just really directing traffic. Ooh, and a really nice grab with outstretched hands by number 47 at Manly. And those big pivots really getting around the mark of Annie Jessop. Bean is trying to close off that break side, but they get the nice continuation, and a big one goes up, a nice high floaty, and that's really well read.
Great assist there by Jenny Wu, number 0 from Manly. I think that was 47 from Manly there receiving that one. So Sophie Johns receiving that right in that deep end zone for Manly to get that score, and it is 1-0 to Manly.
And that's a break.
Yeah, it is a break.
To start off the game. Well done to Manly for really coming out firing. I think Kaos did quite well to hold them and really force them to go backwards and sideways, but eventually that nice attack up the open side, even though it was a bit of a narrow space, made it work, and then across break, and that was it.
Got some fun facts here about our assist there, Jenny Wu. Apparently she makes the bombest banana bread. Do you like banana bread? I'm not a massive fan myself, but I guess if it's going to be the bombest banana bread, I might have to try some.
Absolutely. So. Yeah, look, I don't have much of a sweet tooth myself, but banana bread, really good option. You can, high protein version, keeps you full for long. Great tournament snack.
Yes.
Great tournament snack.
Yeah, very good tournament snack. I know that most people bring some of those banana breads to tournaments. Like you said, it's one that can be eaten very quickly, on the sideline if you need a quick snack.
Absolutely, yeah. Hopefully Jenny has had a chance to bring up some of the bombest banana bread, but otherwise maybe we can try to convince her to make some tonight and bring the batch in tomorrow.
There you go.
And Holly Reeve with the pull again for Manly.
Big run up.
And that's Jules who's picking up the disc, centres it to Chen, Audrey Chen, and to Bina Morrow. Looks like a horror set up from Kaos. Right through, just snuck behind Ben's back. And then Bina and B, who've played together for so many years, just a quick one to up the foot. And a lovely inside shot to Annie Jessup, who reaches up with one hand and just butts it from the sky.
Great connections there. You can really tell that Bina and B have played for quite a few years. They've just got that really easy connection up the line.
Absolutely, those 1-2s just off to the races. I reckon they've been 9 on 10 years playing together.
I reckon, getting there. I mean, B's actually coaching the team that I'm going to be playing on later this year, the Division 2 Kaos team. We haven't been back since 2019, but we're keen to get there in 2024, and B's going to be driving force as a coach here, so it'll be really good to see Kaos get back to Div 2 as well as Div 1.
Absolutely. I remember playing 2018 Div 2 Nats with Kaos. We won a silver medal that year, so that was really exciting. And I'll see you there at Div 2, Eliza, because I will be coaching the Div 2 Chile team. So
bring it on. Bring it on.
We're going to be enemies instead of friends for that tournament, but looking forward to it. Good times.
Looking like Kaos has got a bit of a different line on coming up for this point, different setup. So I think that's Ali Lim there with the disc about to pull.
That's right, Ali, fresh off a Firetails campaign. She played with Firetails at ANUGC recently and won a gold medal. Very that's good. A nice backhand pull from Ali.
Nice and floaty too, given the time for the players to get down.
Just a little bit on the break mark. Manly centred the disc. Looking for the inside and then open. Again, Kaos doing really well to really stop any of those first looks, and there we go, just a bobble out of the hand. Kaos doing really well to stop those first look or pull reception plays. Very impressive to earn a break opportunity now. It's like a horror setup, and that's to, I believe that's Mandy. That's Mandy Ting, back to Ali, across to KP, looking downfield, not liking the option, so dumps to Ali. Dominated movement, looks her off. Ali's still with the disc. I think that's to Serena to the far end. And then we've got KP in the dump space, nice and safe, keeping possession. Breaks across the field, and that's to Daff O, who's one of the rookies for the season. Very exciting for Daff. And we've got Mandy with the disc in the middle of the field. And a great save by Ali, a diving catch on that lateral jump, and a lovely inside throw. I believe that might be Becca. And a score to Tash Main in the end zone.
Well done, Kaos.
I believe number 4 might be Becca.
That is correct.
Player from Bustleton. Is that right, Eliza?
Yeah, Becca's come down from, across, up, down, all the directions. She's come from Bustleton. She was really driving force for Ultimate down in Bustleton. She started out a new club, and while I lived down in Bridgetown, actually, I was very tempted to drive the hour and a half up to Bustleton every now and then to go and play, but never actually got the chance. But she's been doing a really good job in Bustleton, I think she's been running some beach tournaments and just social league as well. So it's really nice to see her get the chance to play with Kaos Div 1's team.
Absolutely, fantastic opportunity for Becca. We've also got another rural WA player joining us for this tournament. Crystal Peel has been around a very long time. He's a real stalwart of the WA community. Lots of respect to Crystal, who's been running the Bunbury Ultimate Club and the annual Grooving the Move tournament in May every year, which is always really good fun, really well attended. But really exciting for Crystal for the first time to be playing on the national national tournament, national stage. So really, really excited for Crystal as well. I mean, coming from WA, it's a long way to travel, but coming from rural WA, that's even further. Yeah.
Even further.
What a commitment, isn't it?
Even further. Looks like Nikki Ma on the pool here, about to start the next point. Kaos 2-1 up against Manly.
Looks like they've brought up a fairly similar D-line to the previous point. A bit of a shorter pool, perhaps some of the crosswind affecting that, as Andy mentioned earlier. So we've got Manly picking up the field about halfway on the far sideline. Easy from that first, and straight away looking for the hark. And well done on keeping that in. It was really coming close to the back of the line, but she didn't get too spooked by it. And really good control. That was Jenny Wu again, wasn't it?
Yeah, another goal there for Jenny Wu. Really liking that stat sheet there. 1 assist, 1 goal. Looking forward to seeing more that she can do on during this game and during the tournament as well.
Perhaps she's had some of that banana bread for breakfast.
Yes.
Really powering through. Yeah, it's interesting. They had a standard stack. Well, there's Crystal Peel. She's our Bunbury player who's on the mark there on the replay. So they had the first option coming from the front of stack, and then Jenny, the deep option, actually started second in the stack. So that's a slightly different offensive look to what I guess more mainstream Australian ultimate teams tend to play. So it's quite interesting. And Tomodachi being a tournament incorporating lots of different styles with the skills clinic on Sunday, also having a look into different styles, different looks, different concepts and attitudes across both national and international teams. I think that'll be really exciting this weekend.
Yeah, very exciting. I'm kind of jealous I'm not over there, actually. It would have been very cool to be a part of that skills tournament.
Absolutely. Well, who knows? We'll see how this one goes, but perhaps there might be round 2.
Oh, I'd love that. I would be there, keen, ready to go. 2-2 between Manly and Kaos.
We've got Holly Reeve again with the pool. A nice big backhand, penetrated really well actually, and is
floating
on the bit, just I think beyond the brick mark. We've got Jill receiving the pull, straight to B, lovely pick up off the toes, and a nice long look. Read well by Holly Reeve. Bina was waiting for it to come through, but unfortunately that connection didn't work out. Mark straight on, Gabby, great pressure. And a big lefty huck. There were about 3 Chaos defenders versus 1 Manly, and the Manly almost managed to nab
that out the air.
Yeah, but we've got Annie picking up. A lovely throw to Bina Morrow. And who's looking deep for Gabby. Beautiful. Well done on getting that turned back and just whipping it through. Nice and easy. Open players all day.
Bina being that lefty, I know playing with Bina and playing against Bina a couple of times, there's been a few times where I've been told by players, force home or force away, and she's doing the exact opposite as to the throw that I want to be getting out and or wanting her to be throwing. It's just messed with your minds a little bit as a righty.
Yeah.
So
it's tough, isn't it?
It is very tough.
Saying that though, Bina, who's just been selected for the Beach Masters Australian team, she really is an elite player and probably one of the hardest matchups in Perth, I'd have to say. I reckon all of us female players living in fear when we have to match up against Bina.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yes, there's a few Chaos players on this line and on other lines as well that you're just standing on the other end. You get a bit nervous watching and being told who you're manning up against, but
you've got to really find a sneaky spot on the line so you're matching up against.
Exactly, someone you want to be matching up against.
That's usually not me.
Yes.
All right, so we've got Nikki Marv with the pool, very similar D-line to the previous points.
Big energy, Nicole Marr.
Absolutely, she just brings so much spirit and vibes wherever she is. Good on you, Nikki. And we've got Manly picking up about half field. or maybe 2/3. Again, Kaos really covering those unders and stifling any kind of first look options for Manly. Doing very well. But they shoot one to the middle of the field, coming out to the close sideline. Just a dump to the middle. Dump across lateral throw. Kaos again, defensive look, really pressuring those unders, making it very difficult for Manly to get any flow. And we get it around break backhand, and that's beautiful. Just a quick,
Very well done.
Flip across lateral and that really lovely around break. Really nice wide pivot, very balanced. Well done. And that's 3-2 to Manly, I believe.
I believe so. I think you're correct there, Av. It was a really nice setup by Manly. They're not rushing those passes when getting close to the end zone and waiting for that really nice backhand across the field for the goal.
If you're watching the live stream on YouTube, please feel free to comment. We're a little bit short on the numbers on the stat sheet, so I apologise that we aren't able to identify too many Manly players at present, but please shoot us some comments and we'll try and get that sorted out as we go along.
Got a few fans from Melbourne saying, yeah, the Mavs are up Manly. Bit of a shame, I think, coming from Perth. You know, it is only 10 to 8 here in Perth, so some people still in bed or just waking up. So hopefully we'll have a few Perth people tuning in soon and cheering on Kaos from over here from in Perth.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of an early start for us today, so
Yes.
we'll see if we can get the rest of the Kaos cheer squad up and running. Potentially for the afternoon match, we've got the showcase game Kaos versus Mavericks at 3 p.m. Melbourne time, so 12 o'clock Perth time. Might have some people on a sneaky lunch break perhaps joining us from the tea room.
Pull coming up from Manly there. Bina picking up the disc. Really focusing on trying to get that part. Oh, great pass there. Annie Jessup just plucking it out from the air. Putting it up to Jen Woods, who manages to snaffle it. Passing it back to Bina, trying to get it off that sideline. But Bina just loves jamming it up that jam hole there to Jen Woods for the goal. Again, that is another pair of players that have played together for quite a while, Bina and Jen. They do love their little connections there, especially up the sideline there. And doing that high five to say well done.
Yeah, I think Jen did really well twice, once on that sideline there, and then again in the end zone to really be aware of where she was in the field. Didn't get too spooked to the in-out. Just calmly caught it, maintained focus, bang, there you go.
Yeah, one of Jen's favourite cuts is that 7 cut, and as you can see, she runs away from the disc on that 45-degree angle and cuts directly back to that space, like the number 7, and gets the goal.
That's right, creates the space for herself and then goes straight into it.
4-3 Kaos. So we've got KP on the line there, giving a bit of advice to the people that are on that line. Ali Lim with the pull, about to go up. It's looking like it's going to be a good contest here between Kaos and Manly.
Absolutely. Saw Daff, the rookie, on the line. We've got Tash, Mazin.
Looking like Becca Downs as well, yep.
Becca, Daff, Nikki, and KP.
There we go. Definitely helps knowing all the players, hey.
Just a little, I think it's hard because all the numbers are on the back.
Exactly. Or they're really small numbers on the shorts there.
If there's a number at all.
Yes. And here we go. First brick of the game, unfortunately, for Ali Lim. Oh, they might not even be bricking it.
She might be taking it up the side. It probably came out a bit earlier than Ali hoped.
Yes. So taking it from the sideline now. For people that are watching, haven't seen or heard of Ultimate Frisbee, there are 2 things that can happen when the brick or when the pool goes out on the full. We'll wait until...
Oh, that's a massive heart. Beautiful float.
Great grab there.
Who is it again?
It is Jenny Wu, number 0. Chalk it up for Jenny Wu. There we go.
What's that, 2 scores and an assist, hey?
I think so. Really loving that stat sheet there. So continuing on with that little bit of an explanation there about the pool going out on the full. Teams can decide whether or not they want to take it from that X mark in the middle of the field, or they can take it from the sideline and Manly taking it from the sideline there instead of taking it from the middle of the field. There are obviously pros and cons to both strategic-wise, but lovely backhand huck there in the replay, and Jenny Wu bringing it down. Tash almost getting hands to it there, but unfortunately Jenny Wu just safe hands there, bringing it out the air and getting that score.
Absolutely. I think Tash and May did really well to be really disciplined and shoot down the field, put that pressure on, because you never know what's going to happen.
No, never know.
So very impressed with May and Tash's efforts. We've got Kaos's O-line coming on, so we've got Bina, B, Jen, Annie Jessup, Jill, Gabby, and I believe that's Hannah, who's another one of our Kaos rookies.
Yes, I've played with Hannah. We both played with Hannah, I believe, back in 2022, I think. Yeah, 2022, for a Division 2 Bullseye team, women's team. So I was really excited to see Hannah selected for this Kaos team. She has really improved over the years. 2019 to play for a Div 1 team was very life-changing, and it's a really good opportunity for her. Excited to see her on the field now. Pool going up.
For sure. Now, Holly Reeve, again with good pull, Bina picking up the disc, centres to B. Looking for Annie Jessup, but she's covered well by Manly. Jen comes under. Again, looking downfield, checking out what's on offer. B goes to the upline cut. Beautiful power position. And across to Gabby.
Gabby. Oh, unlucky there for Gabby.
In and out of the hands, unfortunately.
Jumped maybe a little bit too early.
Yeah, just a really nice power play by B to get that in power position. And she had two receivers, whichever way she decided to go.
Go, Jill.
Oh, Jill.
Yes, Jill.
Fantastic block. Just read that well. Got the hops, timed that jump perfectly. And you've got Hannah, Gabby on the other side. And well done, Gabby.
I feel a bit bad there. I was a bit biased there. I was cheering for Jill to get that D before it even happened.
I love it when you can see those plays coming.
Oh, absolutely. She timed that really well, read it really well. You can see the floating pass go up and just nicked it out the air.
And her offensive play, she's matched up on her, had probably about a head of height on her as well. So Jill did really well to get into that space to bait it, and then just at the last minute flashed into that vision. Perfect.
Well done on. 9 on 9 there, number 9 on number 9. There you go. Jill, I remember playing with Jill, or playing against Jill at a mixed competition, and she actually got proposed to by her partner
That's right, yes.
at that tournament. We weren't doing MVP or Spirit players that tournament, but all of a sudden people were lining up and talking names and about to choose the MVP or Spirit player, most spirited player, and their partner comes up and gets down on one knee right in front of her and pops a question. It was a very, very cool experience.
That's right, and well done to Ben. That definitely takes guts.
Definitely does.
Ben has been selected onto, I believe, the mixed beach team for whatever that
The
is.
beach competition.
And we've got Tash Main, who's pulling, not one of the usual pullers, but potentially Tash adding some extra strings to her bow this season. She gets straight on the mark as well on the disc. Oh, and an early long hut goes up, beautifully weighted, received by Manly just on the doorstep now. Number 32. She's looking down. Has got it covered so far. Again, on the doorstep in the corner, and just laces it in. Well done.
That is a very tough defensive strat there to try and stop right on that doorstep. With multiple cuts coming from multiple angles. But Kaos did quite well there, unfortunately, just Manly putting it up to Kaos there, and it's 5-5. We did call it at the start of the game there, Av. We said it was going to be close.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 5-5, can't get any closer there.
I was really impressed that Tash pulled and then was the first mark on that first disc. Good on her. Just having a look at the replay of that score. Just a dump behind and then a little bit of a break around. And that's Jesslyn, who started playing at Hills Ultimate. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's all the information we've got on Jess there. We did send out a little form to hopefully get some information, some fun facts, but Jess just given us that she's started playing at Hills Ultimate, so that is all the information we've got on Jess.
Maybe she had really poor Wi-Fi and
Yes.
the form didn't get saved.
Yeah. Hopefully maybe we can try and get some more information for tomorrow's games.
Yeah, feel free to pop some info in the comments as well, guys, and we're happy to give some shout-outs too, so let us know in the comments on YouTube.
Getting some waves from Manly teammates there. Hi from Perth. Alrighty, I'm going to take the reins here, I think, for this point. Give it a go. It's my first time. So we got Holly Reeve on the pool here. Very consistent pulling from Holly. She's getting it 3/4 of the way down the field every time. We've got, I believe that is B with the disc now. Or as I promised, I'd call her Sarah because I think that would mess with a few people on the live stream. Passing off to Hannah. And that big backhand. Unfortunately, Bina could not bring that down. So, Kaos O-line going on to D now. Hopefully getting it back. Just waiting for Manly to bring that disc up to the front of the end zone there. Oh, and just going straight into it, picking it up from there.
Wow, don't see that too often.
No, but I guess that's not too bad. B was waiting at that start of the end zone.
I guess if you get a quick play off before the defence is ready.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you sneaky throws through it.
Oh, and stifling out the air there
Run
from
through
Jill.
D by Jill too. And being straight for that flick cut, lefty flick cut.
Oh.
Jen usually very trusty in the end zone. Unfortunately, just moved a little bit over the head. Wind might have affected that trajectory.
Oh, and again!
And a second run
And
through D by
again
Jill.
by
Nice
Jill.
deflection. Jeez, that's 3 Ds in this game already.
That is chalk it up for Jill. There we go. And she's just taking control here, taking it on the end zone line there. Jen trying to go for it, but Annie being the safe back option. And the inside break from Annie to B.
To score. Usually she's throwing the assist, but
Yeah.
I'm very impressed that she's served downfield.
There she is, getting the goals. Go B. Well done. I really liked that look from Kaos there, that offensive look. Just not really pressured throws, really taking their time. A bit of a floaty throw, but Annie just being the safe hands there. B timing that cut really well. And Annie just putting it in front of B to get the goal. So well done, Kaos. I think that is 6-5.
You might be right. Yeah, well done on Annie and Jen making sure the communication was spot on so they didn't both go for the same disc and block each other.
It was actually a really good cut from Hannah there as well to take her defence out of that space.
Absolutely.
So that B could get that goal.
Yes, definitely doing the team thing. And,
Definitely.
Sometimes staying still or clearing out is actually, the most useful thing you can do.
Absolutely. It's one of my favourite things to do in that end zone if I'm not involved in that disc, either standing still trying to keep your defence in the game, but definitely just trying to do the right thing and not clog that space. So we have got Kaos's D-line coming out, so from left to right of your screen, 31 there looks like May Zin. Then we've got Daphne, we've got Caitlin O'Day, then Becca Downs, Mandy, Nikki, and Ali Lim.
And just a note, Daphne is wearing number 28, which is actually Jade O'Callaghan's shirt.
Oh.
And might I say, O'Callaghan, what a name.
What a name for
Frisbee.
Frisbee. Absolutely. I still remember hearing the stories about Jade O'Callaghan, getting the Callahan back in one of those competitions.
It might have been Div 1 Nats, actually.
Oh, there we go.
I think there was an ultimatum. She was told that if she, whoever scored the next Callahan would get Jade's shirt.
Oh,
and
there
she
you
scored the next
go.
Callahan.
There you go. So she got to keep the shirt.
I'm going to have to verify that story with Jade later, but I believe that was the next play.
Oh, very good space awareness there by a Manly player. There we go, on the doorstep.
The open side. Maybe the defence from Kaos not quite as tight as early in the match. Oh, and that's Renee, who's one of the spicy
well
players.
done, Nikki Mara.
Just tried to jump. And
Ali
straight
Lynn.
away, Ali Lynn picks it and goes. Go, Nikki, go, Nikki.
Big bid there by Nikki Ma.
Always know you're going to get a big from Nikki.
Beautiful bid.
Daphne! Daphne, the rookie gets some.
Yes. Oh, but there is there might be a pull there.
I think I saw the hands with
There you go.
earlier.
Big bid there by Daphne
Daphne
to
might
get
be
the
trying
D.
I was going to say, not the right context with how that happened. Centering, Caitlin centering to Ali and across to Nikki, who grabs it out of the air. Dove coming through. Ali on that little dove.
Centering it back to Nikki Ma.
And that break across to Becca, across to Caitlin.
And here we go,
Straight
Maisie in.
to Maisie.
Oh, what a goal. Well done, Kaos. That was a very good hole. No, that's a break there.
Oh,
That
you're
was
right,
a break.
75.
That is a break from Kaos there. So really good job by that Kaos defense line to not only get those big plays, both by Nikki Ma and by Daphne O, to get the score. And it's now 7-5 to Kaos.
Jeez, it goes quickly, doesn't it? And
It really
interestingly, probably one of the first points on this end zone for this game. The previous game, Factory versus Fuse, there were probably a few more points scored on this end, so interesting to see how that plays out for the rest of the day.
Replay there, just watching the replay. Safe hands there by Mazin to get the goal. Fun fact about Mazin here, she swam to Rottnest from Fremantle approximately, which is 20 kilometres of open water twice. But secretly, or not so secretly, she's given us this information. She's terrified of sharks, jellyfish, fish, seaweed and anything that could touch you in the water. So I don't know how that really works out there, swimming twice to Rottnest.
So that's pretty brave, Maisie.
That is very brave for Mazin there. And it's looking like we're going to have a very similar line from Kaos here. So
Got KP, Ali, Tash, Crystal, Nikki Ma with the pool, Jill, and didn't quite catch the last player
I
there.
believe it was Becca.
Becca, yes, yeah.
Here we go.
Yes,
Nikki
you're right.
with the pull, making it to the brick line, brick mark.
That's Jess, who scored early from Manly, who's really
The
marching
pressure
up
there
the
from
field,
Kaos.
but, unfortunately drops that. Ali then picks up quickly, looking for Jill. And Jill, Manly holding up Kaos well. Back to Ali in the middle.
Oh, didn't see that one.
That open
Didn't
pass
see
to
that
Kate
play
was
there.
just picked off by Holly, who baited that really well.
So Manly get another shot here on offense. Holly Reeves on the disc.
Again, that low release flick doing a lot of damage.
Very nice weighted throw. Oh,
Oh!
well done there by Crystal, I believe. Crystal Peel picking
Well
up
done,
the disc.
Crystal.
Well done.
Just read that well. Went over the player's head, intended to see his head. And was there for the straps.
Oh. Fortunately there for Becca, just slipping out the hands.
Quick 1-2. Jess again from Manly.
Oh, Nikki
Nikki
Ma.
Ma making amends. Just plucked it out of the air. Happy position on her.
Oh,
And back to Jess from Manly. Manly are on the doorstep now.
here we go. Oh, unlucky again. Just trying to float it up. Oh, and KP there telling Kaos, let's calm it down. Let's wait. Give the handlers a time to just set the play up. We know what we're doing. And a timeout is called by Ali Lim there. Probably had a good shot there.
There's a bit of chatter about the timeout. Maybe you're trying to work out how long it is or what the situation is.
I believe because it's a shorter game time here. I think the
Yeah.
timeouts are only 45 seconds.
Yes,
So
I think you might be right, Liza. And we're about 35 minutes in, right? So pretty much halfway, and half is at 8 too.
yes.
So hopefully, if Kaos scores, it's coming soon. But no, the experienced heads of KP, Ali,
And Jill there.
and Jill as well.
Just watching some replays of some of the points here. See Crystal Peel just plucking it out, reading it really well.
Yeah, picking up the scraps, and that's why you should always run on
And
defense.
catch your Ds.
That's it. Absolutely.
Don't want to leave it and then have the goal be scored on you.
I have to say, Kaos are doing really well with those high grabs. You see Annie Jessop, you see Nikki Ma, you've seen Gabby with a few of those. Jen Woods, that's right, with those single-handed grabs above the head at full extension. I mean, not the most safest way to catch your discs, but, you know, in these conditions, you've got to do what you've got to do.
Absolutely. Anytime you can grab that disc, you just got to do it. Unfortunately, being here in Perth, we can't overhear what's going on in these timeout talks.
No, Mozzo, have you got anything on the ground for us? Maybe Andy's snipped off for a bit of a toilet break or coffee.
That's fair enough.
Looks like there's it looks like the coffee van set up at the back there. I'm sure all the Melburnians will be getting into that. We were just talking
Guys,
before.
can you hear me?
Oh,
yes,
Andy,
we can hear you.
There we go.
Yeah.
How are things going on the ground there?
Yeah, very well. We were just trying to get the tech stuff sorted here. So yes, I did hear you. You're spot on around the breaks. It's a pretty punchy 45-second timeout. I think they've gone a little bit over, but given the games themselves only go for an hour. Both the chats, really positive body language in terms of both circles actually. A lot of healthy exchange of ideas, but you know, despite there being a few turnovers in the points, both teams maintaining real positivity about their effort on D. At a pretty critical point, 5-7. You know, so Kaos looking to take half with a strong offensive setup here. I'll hand over to you guys as the disc is shortly to be checked back in.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. It's a big difference between 8-5 and 7-6, isn't it?
Absolutely, very big difference. So coming off a timeout, the offense has to set up and then give defense the chance to see what the offense is planning on doing and then set their defense up accordingly.
Oh, and Jess just gets the finger on that to deflect that breakside throw.
That's all it takes, just that finger.
Oh, Manly sniffing at a chance to go 6-7.
Looking for the dump option.
Shut down for the open side.
Oh,
And
wide
now
open there.
Jill just catching up to her player.
And there's the goal. So making it 7-6. Closer. We do have a game on our hands here, and that is, I believe, Holly Reeve, or she's just come on to celebrate her players there. We'll watch the replay and just fact check that for you.
And guys, just while you're looking at that, I want to add the conditions here are probably getting worse. So there's some darker clouds coming in, but probably more importantly, the wind is starting to kick up. It's actually reversed, so now it's kind of coming towards the camera as you're viewing it. So I think that might cause some adjustments. I think both teams playing really well, throwing really flat throws, but that becomes all the more important because if you give it any lip in this kind of wind, it'll either push it right down or pop it up for everyone to have a crack.
Yeah, thanks for that update on the ground, Andy. I think 4 seasons in one day.
Absolutely. We've got some dark clouds by the looks of things out our window here in Perth as well. So maybe we're passing it to Melbourne, giving some of that. Hopefully, sending some of the sun that we've had over to you. But you're very right there.
As long as it's not the 41 degrees out
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, thanks for trying to make us feel better, guys. I appreciate it. But I'll take 4 seasons because right now we've just got 1 and it's bloody winter. But anyway, over to you.
There you go. So we had Sophie Johns there on the pool, number 47 from Manly. So a different person pulling there. Audrey Chen on the pickup. Again, another lefty on the Kaos team there. Lefty to lefty through Bina. Passing it up to Annie Jessup. Centering it back to Bina in the middle there. Slowly making their way up that field there. That is one thing about Kaos. They do love working with their handlers. Just looking for that pass, and there we go. Jen Woods, another connection there between Bina and Jen to get the goal.
Yeah, Bina, that high release lefty flick just looks one thing. It's a little bit lady, but Jen knew was going into that great space and plenty of time to get it from the side.
And that is now half for
Kaos. Half, yeah. It's like 6.
8-6, so I believe we'll have a bit of time here now at half to just let the teams come together again.
Yeah, guys, I might jump over and
Yeah, go for
into the circles, and I'll come back to you with what the messages from both teams are.
That's amazing. That sounds good. Thank you very much.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts who've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and fund our work
to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Good morning and welcome back to the second half. It's Manly versus Kaos. My name's Andy Moroney on the ground in Melbourne. Joined by our Perth commentary team, who I'll throw to shortly. Are you there, Avril?
Yep, just grabbing a quick drink and a snack. Ready to receive from you, Andy. Thanks.
Nice work. All right, Avril and Eliza over in Perth. Just before we jump into the action, really interesting contrasting messages from the teams. Manly had quite a democratic circle going where each player would talk about what they wanted to focus on. So it was everything from marking players tighter to transitioning from D to O quicker. On the Kaos side, as we see a huck go up, that might be too much. I think it's out the back, it is. On the Kaos side, really contrasting kind of view. Sarah Brereton, one of the most experienced players, I think, in Australian Ultimate, really directing what the focus is going to be. Heard a couple of old school cliches, the 0-0, game to one, treating the second half as a fresh game, but also some really interesting commentary around being prepared for different looks and really encouraging her offense to problem solve based on whatever defenses that Manly throw out. So interesting to see how things shake out for the second half. Over to you.
Thank you, Andy. Oh, bit of a up the line though. Oh, another bit of a juggle there. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Bit of a juggle there from Mandy going back to Caitlin. Oh, very close there. Very close there by Caitlin all day to try and hold on to it. Very quick pick up there by Manly for the goal. So, we've had some feedback here from some of the subscribers over on YouTube. We have had some people join us from WA, which is lovely. So hello to those people who have joined us, nice, bright and early. But we have had some feedback where we want some more Manly information. So, like we said earlier, we did send out a couple of forms out for players to fill out, but we haven't had many responses from Manly. So if people on the YouTube comments want to give us some information for players, some numbers and names to help us, that would be great so that we can give more information.
I can help on the ground here too, guys. So if there's feedback
great
from the team, if we want a player, maybe a quick interview, if we do get a quick timeout, or
that'd be
anyone
great.
I should go and pick the brains of, just drop it in the stream and we'll chase them down.
Perfect, sounds good. So, Manly here on the line, looking like we've got Holly of Reeve again holding the disc, one of their main pullers on the team here, just letting her players know what the plan is for this defensive point, and just the stark contrast there with Beta dancing on the line. You know, you're going to have a good time when Beta's on the line, so...
Yeah, it's interesting that last point, there were quite a few bobbles. It seems like, as Andy said, the wind certainly affecting some of the disc movement. So we'll see if we have some clean points or might be a little bit of tip for tap. All right, Holly Reeve with the pull. Nice deep pull received by B. Sent us to Jill. Like a horror offensive play. And I think that wind might be picking up. Jen has just bobbled out her hands. Mandy gets a half-field chance to number 9, who's Taylor Chan. She's looking upfield, not much on offer, so looks to her dunk. And back to Holly Reeve. Looking upfield, moves to the open side, and that's to May. Across the field to right side, back to Holly. A little messy in the stack at the moment, so they're going to have to clean that up. Oh, and a lovely shot from Holly Reeve for the assist. And Steve Patrick scored that goal.
23, that is Jenna Kim. Jenna Kim, who only began playing at Manly back in, or started at the end of 2022, so she's only been playing for about a year. So really nice to see her playing and getting that chance again to continue those connections.
Yeah, so she ended up at the front of stat just
She
there.
did.
On Raritan, one of the most experienced players, as Andy alluded to. She did really well to just recognise the space was open. Holly had that throw.
There's a beautiful throw there from Holly, just being able to get that low to the ground, stay and remain balanced, just get that goal there to Jenna.
Looking forward to seeing more of Jenna play. She has previously played a lot of soccer for almost 10 years, and as we said, Eliza, she's only just started playing Frisbee about a year ago. So, I mean, she can really do that. I'm looking forward to another year.
Absolutely. See her in a couple of years' time. She will be up there as one of the main players in Manly. It'll be really good to see.
Yeah, so we're 8-8 now, even. So it's getting a little bit serious.
Yeah, even Stevens. Got some sideline action there from Becca Downs. Having a good time.
Here we go! Yeah! Leading the pack, holding the lines.
Number 9. That one is Kayla. Kayla Chan.
The pull. It's a nice pull. Just pass the brick up to the close sideline, centres into Jill. Here goes to Annie Jessup, Audrey Chen, lefty handler, or Hannah, rookie getting into the play, up to Bina.
So you like Bina?
Well, I feel like this wind is definitely affecting the plays, and clean points might be a little bit hard to come by. But no, I think Mandy's also picked up the game, definitely a lot more focus. And there's a hand block by Gabby.
Well done.
I don't know how she gets it. Just out of nowhere. Audrey Chen pushing up. Be in the dump space. Doesn't like that line option. She looks at Jill for the lateral dump.
Again, the wind playing a bit up there.
Again, these clean holds are going to be okay here. That's right. I think both teams have really amped up the attempt. I think that's really on display now with such a tight scoreline as well as the conditions.
And a pick being called there by Kaos on Holly by Annie Jessup. So a pick for our non-Frisbee viewers. That is just like a pause? Yeah, like a pause. I think stopping your player, your defensive player, to get to the offensive player. The word will come to me, I promise. But looking like we also had an injury call there, so by one of the Kaos players. So Jen Woods coming on the line. Hopefully maybe we can get Andy down there to give us a bit of an update on that injury call in a second. But May Lee there on the doorstep for Manly.
And he stops that up wide, so she has to go behind. A bit of a bobble, but successful. And May.
Just took the wrong step. Wrong step to receive that disturb.
Just on Hollywood. I like that matchup.
Oh, again, this wind is really playing up here.
Holly and Annie both representing Australia on multiple occasions. Both very speedy players, but also really skilled throwers as well. So I think that's a fantastic matchup.
Those are two players that you don't want to be on when you are lining up on the line to tell that you're going to be defensing against. Oh, Bina with that run through interception.
Straight through to Jen. Bina's off to the races.
Calming it down.
Nice and easy. Got Bina on the under. Ooh. That's a high one. Who can get up?
Oh, well done to the Manly player there. Plucking it out again.
To Holly. Everyone's looking a little bit weary, I have to say, having to run up and down the field. And Holly Reid puts a lovely puck up, although
run!
well too far for her receiver, unfortunately. So everyone will get a chance to take a breath and reset. Again, those
Speaking
weary
of
legs,
taking
I think, taking the toll. Back to you, Andy.
Yes, thanks guys. Just speaking of taking a breath, the injury sub was for Hannah Tan. It looked like there was some contact there. She copped a bit of a knock, got a bit winded, but she's getting some help from her teammates on the sideline, a drink of water, and we should see her back out there in the next couple of points.
That's Annie just at the disc. It's looking long, but nothing coming. So the dump's pretty far away from B. Just didn't quite connect there. Getting to a pretty high stall count, so it's a little situation.
Manly really picking up on defense here to really stop those unders and those really easy throws. Really challenging Kaos there to try and get those throws out.
And we've got a hunt to the end zone. We've got
Well done, May. And the classy layout landing there to just secure the catch. Yeah, well done. And that word has come to me everywhere. I said it would. A pick is like obstruction in any other sport. That's the word that I was looking for earlier. So if you're obstructed by one of your players, either team can call obstruction or pick to pause the play and either catch up to their player or bring that player back to them. Lovely put there by 13 of Manly.
Holly Reeve.
That is Holly Reeve, yeah. Very nice put. Backhand, safe, nice and floaty. grab there.
So this line for Manly, I can see a few of the Chile Div 2 team pickups.
There you go.
Inspired Renee, I think there was Shannon there as well. So hopefully they're having a good time with Manly this weekend.
As one thing I really enjoy about Ultimate Frisbee is no matter what team you're a part of, you can always pick up and play as much Frisbee as possible.
Absolutely, such a welcome community. And we've got Manly up with the pool. I think that might have been Jess Lynn again.
Jess Lynn from Hills Ultimate.
Let us know if you've got a bit more intel on Jess in the comments, guys.
Sure, we've got some of her friends or family members that would love to give some embarrassing information as well.
Kaos marching it down pretty quickly after a few points, and there's a score by Nikki Ma. Manly did well the last few points to really slow down Kaos and take over those first and second points, but really Kaos had their way for this point. They just sliced it out.
Yeah, well said. I mean, we can see in that point, that was a real contrast to, I think, points previously where probably a combination of good defence from both teams as well as the wind. It looks like the stall counts are getting a little higher. I think if you look at most of the turnovers, they were coming when the stall was probably above a 6. So someone was either picking an option that they felt a little bit jammed into, right through to, throwing. There was an upper line to Brereton that was kind of a miscommunication. So both teams certainly looking better when the stall's not that high. But it becomes all the more important when there is a bit of wind, because if you miss that first option and the wind then kicks up, you're going to be really hamstrung about which options you can take. So if Kaos can replicate what they did there, where you saw throws coming out on a 2-3 count, not even, they're going to find it's going to make life a lot easier for their team to score more goals.
Cool. Thank you on the ground there from Andy. And we do have some information on Jess Lynn. We've got a fan, obviously, coming in on the comments here. So we've been told that she is a Firetail and she's played a number of years in Div 1 Western Sydney team GWS. And it's her first season with Manly. So some more information here. She's known for some big throws and intelligent defence. So there we go. Probably could have kept some of that information and used it a bit later on, but hopefully we can get some more information from the fan here.
That's it. If you're based in Melbourne and you want to give it a go at commentating this tournament, give us a shout and see what we can work you into.
Come down, I'm lonely, I've got no one to hang out with.
That's right. Maybe need some company. So we've got Manly on the sideline, centering the disc to Jenny, banana bread bomb expert. And off to the far sideline, and a lovely inside throw, unfortunately doesn't quite connect with Renee, who's one of the Chile pickups. And so Kaos will get another chance. Jeez, it's 9-9. I'm loving the intensity from the game from both teams. Respectful intensity, of course, because we are all Tomodachi after all.
Yes.
And Ali Lee with the beautiful inside backhand break. That's to Mandy, I apologise. And we've got Mei Zin Yong. That wind might have pushed that one down a little bit, made it difficult to complete.
So Manly with another opportunity here on offence. We're looking like a bit of a vertical stack here, cutting from the back and front. On the up. Oh! Ali Lim just putting that little bit of pressure on the receive there.
That's right, I think that was Shannon on Chile pick up just managing to measure up this expertly as the Firetail would. And we've got another doggo, looks like it might be Labrador breed. We've had about 5 breeds already on screen. Yes, KP!
Oh, unlucky there for KP.
Oh, and that might be...
And another dog there.
Oh, Caitlin's just trying to get it off the sideline for safety, of course, of the dog. Looks like there's a healthy chocolate.
Look, I think I can see about 6 or 7 dogs. Yeah, there we go. About 6 or 7 dogs there.
Probably got enough for 2 eyes.
Oh, what a grab out of the air there by Manly. Unfortunately, we don't have 32's name. Oh, unlucky there again by Jenny. Oh no, dogs on the field. Oh no. Honestly, not the worst thing to happen in the world. Hey, dogs on the field.
How are you getting? How are you going there, Angie? Have you got a few huddles?
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm going to be tapping out from now. I'm going to go hang out with the dogs. It's been real.
Yeah, no worries.
Look, if I was there, I'd be doing the same thing, Andy. I'm a big dog lover here, so...
So anyone keen on commentating, make sure you get down, keep Andy company, but more importantly, for the cats.
Come for the Frisbee, stay for the dogs.
Yes, come for the Frisbee, stay for the dogs, absolutely.
Centering to Ali, a nice gainer to KP on the break side. He goes to the open side, slash Kane. Becca's coming, a nice inside flick there. Becca in the middle of the field, almost to the brick mark. Just the duck to KP, but there's going to be a bit of discussion about whether that's up or down. That disc is up or down.
Yeah, they're very close, guys, and I can just say here the discussion's going on between KP and it's Maya Malik is 32 from
Thank you very much. We will add that information to our
to our list.
To our list.
It's going to go back.
Yeah, I'm going to go back as a contested, which probably is fair. It's such a close call. So back on Becca, middle of the field. About a third of the way.
Oh, and she puts it up in the air.
Supper.
Four May's in.
Wow. I don't
Well
think
done,
anyone
Becca.
expected that.
No. And she looks very chuffed with herself there, Becca Downs, putting it up in the air for Mason to just grab it out the air. I don't think that was the intended play there.
No, but I mean, Mazin had a heads-up awareness and saw it coming up the back, knew it was her time to go, and nice pancake.
And looks like we're going to have a bit of a conversation here about last point or time, or they're going to call it there. And that's the game they're going to call there. Kaos, the winners coming out of that game. 10-9, a really, really tight game there between Manly and Kaos.
Yeah, that was really enjoyable to watch and really well spirited from observations.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so Kaos getting around their teammates and Manly too. And we will throw it back to you now, please, Andy, on the field, just to round the game out. But from Perth here, from Av and I, thank you very much for tuning in. And I believe we're doing the next game as well, so you're going to get sick of our voices, I reckon, but too bad.
Thanks, team. Thank you both. I've got no idea what happened. I'm busy playing with the dogs, but no, I agree. Really good game. High quality, close right until the end there. And most importantly, we are seeing some sun poke through. So that holds us in good stead for the third game of today, which will be Spicy versus Fuse, I believe. We'll bring that to you in about just under 30 minutes, in 25 minutes time. So we'll sign off from this game and pick it up again. All right, I'm going to go play with those dogs. Bye, everyone.
ULTI.TV.